You haven't dropped an anime moist meter in a while. Why is that? Not true at all. I just made a whole, well, it wasn't a moist meter. I made a whole video about Vinland Saga Season 2 being slept on. Thoughts on Overwatch 2 PvE being rated super mid. Who's surprised? I'm surprised anyone's even playing it, honestly. I don't know how many chances people are going to give to Overwatch before they finally just say enough is enough. Oh, I'm sorry, just one more second. Oh yeah, Overwatch has an anime coming out. Good point. Maybe that's what's going to finally save it. It's coming out in 5 days as well. Rejoice, Overwatch fans. This will solve all the problems. They want to be Cyberpunk so bad. Well, everyone wants to be Cyberpunk so bad because that went so hard. It's going to be mid. I'm expecting it to be far below mid. I said this before. I really feel like Overwatch is going to be an extremely hard story to make interesting for like an animation or an animated format. Shorts work fine for the characters to introduce them, but I just don't think they really have any real meat to make it interesting, to make like an actual fun universe out of. And I was hoping I'd be proven wrong with Overwatch 2, but you know how that all played out there, so that was cool. They released a trailer, right? Here it is. I mean, like, yeah, as far as the quality goes, I think the animated quality of it looks fine. God Slap looked better. Goddamn right it did. Well, that's because God Slap is top tier animation. Thanks, Resub Retro. And Knee. Man, they're desperate. Well, yeah, man. Of course they're fucking desperate. Yes, very much so. They need a W somewhere, and it's not coming from their game, so they're trying anything else. Thanks, Resub Tan. The Resub Jazz. How long until they cancel the animation and give people YouTube shorts instead? Yeah, they're gonna have to sideline the animation so they can focus on the game. Thanks to the resub. Here we go. And Borvik. What's your take on the whole kick situation? You going to move? Do you think Twitch is going to stay around? Going to move? No. Like I said, when my contract's up, I'm going to try YouTube streaming, but I am open to trying kick streaming. And a little more open to it now after their recent announcement, how you can just toggle off gambling as a viewer. I think that's a huge move. Twitch itself doesn't even have that. For example, if I did an ad break right now, there's a very high chance you'd get a DraftKings ad. So, Kick doing that I actually think is actually huge. So you won't see any gambling ads, or you wouldn't even see the category with the toggle on. So that's actually a huge move. Thanks to the resub Majora. But yeah, the main one I want to try after my contract is YouTube. But I am very much keeping up with everything Kick's doing. It really seems like they're trying to distance themselves and make real separation between the streaming platform and stake. Because again, Twitch doesn't even do that. Gambling categories are top 20 on Twitch all the time, and one of their biggest ad partners is DraftKings, and you cannot opt out of seeing those ads. I don't know if I'll moist meter Hell's Paradise or not. I haven't decided yet. I did like it though. DraftKings equals stake. Got it. What? Gambling equal gambling. In fact, sports betting is legitimately cited by all studies as the most, addictive form of gambling that gets people into it as the biggest gateway. Because sports gambling has become so normalized. Which I didn't even know. I used to believe that sports gambling was light gambling, like fantasy football with the boys, or you do you get free $5 for your fantasy football team to start here. It's sports gambling is still bad. It's still bad. Very much so. All gambling is. It's not even really a debate. Thanks, Resub Ginny. At least it's regulated. Yeah, I mean, at least you get your gambling addiction through a regulated casino. I guess that makes sense. I do agree unregulated gambling isn't good either. obviously. But gambling addiction is gambling addiction, whether you get it from a regulated source or an unregulated one. They're both still awful. But I would agree that unregulated is worse, for sure. If you're gonna get hooked on one gambling, might as well get the name brand gambling, I guess. Thanks to the resub mega. Might try the AEW game at some point. Probably not. Meanwhile, the WWE is trying to get regulators to approve betting on matches. Never happening. We went over that. There is no shot they're going to allow sports betting on WWE matches. They're fucking scripted. You could absolutely cash out hard, easily. So there's no way that's ever going to work. But we did talk about it. They were trying to lobby for sports betting to be extended to scripted events. But there's no way it's actually going to happen. Thanks, you resubbed yellow. I want to bet on the Harlem Globetrotters every game. True. Yeah. So many people would leak the scripts for a bit of cash, it would go to shit so fast. Well, not only that, even as a spectator, you a lot of times kind of know how a storyline's going. It's and Jesus Christ, anyone that actually is on the inside, the fraud would be unreal. It's just not gonna happen. There's no point in even toying around with the idea. There will never come a time. I'm gonna look so stupid if this does happen, but I don't think there will ever come a time when they will actually allow sports betting on scripted events. It would be the biggest fraud cases ever. But it would really highlight just how insidious all of that shit really is. Thanks to Tier 1 Soup, the Prime Colossi. Sports aren't scripted. I'm tired of that conspiracy theory. It's fun to toy around with the idea of it, but the people that really believe sports are scripted actually hurt my brain. I do think refs are corrupt. I think in a lot of sports, there are some refs that are legitimately corrupt, but as a whole, the sport itself is not fucking rigged. If it was rigged, the Heat would have won the NBA Finals this year. They shouldn't have even fucking been there. It was a miracle they even made it there, and then they got absolutely stomped. But yeah, I think a lot of the refs are corrupt. For sure. That's not really a conspiracy. You made a video on the Super Bowl saying it was rigged for the Chiefs? Jesus Christ, no, I did not. I made a joke about that, but no, I was just talking about the refs. Like exactly what I'm talking about right now. I think there are a lot of refs that are legitimately corrupt. No, you can't do that yet, Jay, but they're trying to make that a reality. Thanks to Resub Crafts. You know, here, I'll look it up. I don't think they're far along. I think they're still getting shut down. Yeah, no. This shit got shut down. This last update's from March. Esports betting would be so cool. Esports betting is already a thing, and I promise you it is very far from so cool. It's like single-handedly ruining Valorant at a high level.